Aloha from the Ozarks, folks. This is Richard at Graceland of West Plains, the do-it-yourself tiny home superstore of the Ozarks. And if you are in the market for a do-it-yourself tiny home building that you're going to convert into a tiny home, I want you to strongly consider a building just like the one that I have right here behind me. I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's take a look at this really pretty building. Instead of my ugly Hawaiian mug, I do have some bad news up front. This beautiful building is custom built. It's already spoken for. I can't sell it to you. It's already sold. We built it custom just for a specific client's request. In fact, they bought 3. So I'm going to turn the camera around and let you take a look at this beautiful building, get you maybe thinking and dreaming about what the possibilities are for your own do-it-yourself tiny home. Just a second here. All right, here it is. This is a 16 by 40 garden shed. That's the style of building. This is called a garden shed. They have the customer had wanted all kinds of different upgrades, and we gave them to them because we build it just the way you want. For example, they wanted a urethane paint on the outside with the green trim and then a green metal roof. They wanted a bunch of windows, and we put all the windows in. They wanted to upgrade from single pane windows to double pane, and they put in both 2 by 3 windows as well as 3 by 3 windows. Standard on a garden shed, well, not standard, but most people who are building a tiny home want this kind of door. That's a 36 by 80 9-light door, metal door. Nice little windows, lets in a lot of natural light. And then this customer wanted tons of windows, which lets in a lot of natural light. Take a look. It's a beautiful building, a lot of space. Let me walk down to the other end and let you see it, okay? They wanted another door down on this end, so of course we did that for them. But take a look at this building. A lot of space. All those windows let in a lot of natural light. It just looks great in here. Make a perfect do-it-yourself tiny home project for you if that's what you're interested in. That is a 3 by 3 window that's a double pane, okay, not a 2 by 3. Over here, another 3 by 3 and another 3 by 3, and then here's our 2 by 3s. Okay, so Graceland buildings are a perfect choice for a do-it-yourself tiny home project. I want to encourage you to look at the video description of this video, and I'm going to put some links in there. One of them is a link to message me on Facebook. That's probably the easiest way to talk with me, unless you just want to call. Messaging me on Facebook is a great way to communicate with me because I'll answer messages even late at night. But if you call after business hours, it goes to voicemail. But if you message me, because I'm sort of a late night owl, I may still answer you even up to 11 o'clock, maybe even midnight. Literally, I sold a building once at midnight. So that can happen. Just message me. All right, now I want to talk to you about what else is in that video link description. I'm going to put a link to my frequently asked questions page, and that is on YouTube, and I have a ton of videos there describing various aspects of the quality of a Graceland building, such as I answer questions about the roof, I answer questions about walls, questions about the floors, questions about window upgrades and electrical upgrades and paint upgrades. So, I go over all those things in that frequently asked questions page, including questions on financing. So if you want to use rent-to-own, I go over in detail how the rent-to-own process works. If you want to pay the cash price, I go over that stuff. And then I also explain about how delivery works. Delivery is free within 50 miles of my lot. And delivery does include us bringing the building out to you, setting it up on the concrete blocks that you provide, and then we level the building, and then we anchor it down into the ground. But I go into those details in the frequently asked questions page. So I encourage you to take a look at that link and browse through those videos, because there's a ton of questions that people have asked me over all this time that I've been doing this, and I made videos to answer those questions. Okay, now about this particular building. 16 by 40, it's a huge building. It's the biggest that we make that's non-lofted, and it's my top seller for the do-it-yourself tiny home crowd. And I think you can see why. There's a lot of room in here, and you can do a lot of stuff with it. You place, what you need to do is envision where you want to place your own interior walls. And so then you think about, well, where do I need windows? Where do I need to place doors? And then we'll go ahead and put the windows and doors where you tell us to place them. Then when you get this delivered onto your site, you can take off and start to convert that into your own tiny home, because this is a high quality building. So I encourage you to look at that video description where I'm going to talk to you about, will this building make a good tiny home? And why should you choose a Graceland building? I have a video on that talks specifically about all the different quality aspects of a Graceland building. I hope that you can see just from looking at it that it is head and shoulders above all of the rest of my competition that's out there that makes portable buildings. Ours are head and shoulders above the rest as far as our quality, and we stand behind them with better warranties than anybody else in the industry. 7-year warranty on our workmanship. Nobody else does that. They all do 5-year warranties. We have a lifetime warranty on all of the pressure-treated wood products that you're looking at, and that's everywhere that you're looking. Comes with a lifetime warranty. Our roof has a 25-year warranty. Our paint has a 10-year adhesion warranty with a 25-year warranty on the paint. Best warranties in the business because we build the best quality building and we stand behind that with the best warranties. Okay, rent to own is no credit check and there's no penalty to pay it off early. So I always encourage people to do that because it saves you money if you choose rent to own. You do not have to choose rent to own. So go ahead and read my frequently asked questions on rent to own. You can learn all the details on that. There's nothing down that is required. We just do require the first 2 months of payments, okay? Especially if we're doing a big building like this, custom built just for you. So if you have questions, you can message me on Facebook, you can call me, or you can text message me at the same number, my business number, okay? You know what to do if you have questions. Aloha from the Ozarks.